Hey everyone, it's been a while since the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro hit the shelves. So today I'm sharing my personal experience with both of these models. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button if you're a fan of Apple's latest iPhones. It really helps out the channel. Now let's talk about how these phones actually perform after living with them for a bit. First up, the iPhone 16. Now, when this phone first launched, we knew it wasn't going to be a revolutionary update. But Apple still packed in a lot of small tweaks that make it a solid choice for anyone looking to upgrade without breaking the bank. On the outside, the design is basically the same as last year's iPhone 15, but Apple added a few fresh colors, like ultramarine, teal, and pink. Personally, I think the new colors give it a nice touch of personality. But here's where things start to get interesting. The camera arrangement has gone back to the old school alignment, like the iPhone X, and that's not just for nostalgic vibes. This change is actually to accommodate new spatial video and photo features. So if you're into creating immersive content, this could be a fun upgrade. Performance-wise, the iPhone 16 is packing the new A18 chip, which has been a noticeable upgrade from the A16. You get about a 20 to 30% boost in performance. So apps open quicker, multitasking feels smoother, and games run a lot better. I've noticed improvements in everything from daily tasks to more demanding apps like photo editing. And let's talk battery life for a second. Apple promised 22 hours of video playback, up from 20 hours on the iPhone 15. From my experience, that extra 2 hours does make a difference. I've had days where I barely needed to charge by the end of the day. That said, I wish Apple had been a bit more transparent about the exact battery size, but hey, the extra juice is welcome. Now let's get to the two new buttons. Yes, you heard me right. First, we've got the Action button from last year's Pro models. I've been using it for shortcuts, and it's honestly been a game changer for speeding up everyday tasks like turning on the flashlight, launching apps, or triggering Siri shortcuts. Super handy. But the real standout for me has been the new camera control button. This touch-sensitive area on the bottom right of the phone acts like a mini trackpad. You can swipe to change camera settings, tap to take pictures, or even start a video. It's a really cool feature, and once you get used to its placement, it's intuitive and responsive. So that's the iPhone 16, a solid phone with incremental upgrades. But if you're looking for something that really stands out, the iPhone 16 Pro is where the magic happens. The Pro model is a bit more exciting. Apple has upgraded the display this year, and trust me, it's noticeable. The screen is slightly larger with thinner bezels, giving it a more immersive feel, especially when you're watching videos or gaming. But what really sets the Pro apart is the camera system. You've got a 48 megapixel main sensor, a 48 megapixel ultra-wide lens, and now a 5x telephoto zoom on the smaller Pro model. The 5x zoom is perfect for those who love taking detailed shots from a distance. Also, the 4K slow motion at 120 frames per second, incredible. I've had so much fun capturing some epic slow-mo clips with this setup. And let's not forget about performance. The Pro models get the A18 Pro chip, which is even faster than the A18 in the regular iPhone 16. This means better gaming performance, improved efficiency, and faster processing speeds for heavy apps like video editing and 3D rendering. Battery life is another area where the Pro shines. Apple claims this is the longest-lasting iPhone ever, and I can say from my experience that the Pro Max especially goes the distance. I've gone a full day of heavy use and still had battery left to spare. Overall, the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro are great options, but here's the thing. The Pro model is where you'll really see the improvements. Better cameras, performance, and battery life make it the obvious choice if you're a power user or into photography. So, should you upgrade? Well, if you're coming from an older iPhone, these models will definitely feel like a big leap. But if you're on the iPhone 15 or even the iPhone 14, the iPhone 16 is more of a nice refresh than a must-have. The Pro models, however, bring enough new features to make them a strong contender for anyone looking to get the best of the best. That's it for my experience with the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro. If you've enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future reviews and tech updates. Catch you in the next one.